for a minute. Bet you want a girl to keep it independent, and I know you gotta like a girl that's this appealing. Get you caught up in the moment, then I'll get you in on. Both of us are so taxi, leave the meter on. First time you out in Cali, never tried no this strong, so you gon' have some stories to tell when you take it back home and tell them one time, Snowy always showed you what it's like. Leave you sleepy like the call the umpire. Get you out and get you rolling, get you gotta go. I got a flight up in the morning on someday, someone to tell me I'm somewhere, doing alright. Somewhere, oh yeah, someone that's somebody that one day I'll be the love of my life, but not tonight though. He trying to catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. Shout out to my that can get it independent and he looking for no love though. He trying to catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. He trying to stunt and give me drinks. I got the bottle.
Hello, everybody.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL sends us to the state of Michigan as we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The former Michigan Stater, it's Jeremy Langford. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. A good-looking run there by Jeremy Langford.
And what I've always liked about him has been not just his versatility, but his perseverance. I think he's one of those backs that gets better as the game goes on and he gets increased carries. Does have some good toughness running inside. I remember when he was at Michigan State, at one point I did a game of his. He was listed as third-team left corner, played cornerback, receiver, and running back for the Spartans.
Won a couple of Big Ten titles there as well. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front, creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. And with this offense, one guy to key in on defensively is Kevin White.
Had to battle injuries at the start of his career, but boy, he's ready to fulfill his promise. An absolute beast downfield.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cutler. He hits White, complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
This is Langford on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And this is caught at the 8. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13. Evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does. And we're talking about an era in the game.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jeremy Langford, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. One receiver left, 3 to the right. On first down, Stafford here. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang. But it's second down. Second down now after the incompletion. Second and 10, Stafford again. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. The veteran Andre Roberts was the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down. Throwing on third down, Stafford. He's got time in the pocket. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lamar Houston in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a fourth down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A big-time return there, 40 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over first and 10. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. So Langford the carry there. 4th-round pick last year with Forte vacating to New York. A lot of the spotlight on Langford.
A lot of running backs have possibilities in Chicago. If he can emerge and eat up carries, I think he'll produce in a big way.
Encroachment defense. Automatic first down.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Langford. Cut back to the left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jeremy Langford with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears will extend their lead. He told us he was going to hit the end zone a couple times in this game. I just don't know that he envisioned doing it in the first quarter.
He probably did. I'm not sure we did,
yeah.
right? Because all the great ones, that's what they do. They dream about it, right? They think about it. They envision it. They think it's going to happen and almost will themselves into it. I just look at what he's done so far and just wonder what's left to come. Let's sit back and enjoy this one.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the offensive the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Back to the air, Stafford on second down. And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to throw, Stafford. This is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Defense.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have...
Touchdown, Chicago! Jeremy Langford doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. One receiver left, 3 to the right. They go back to the air here after the INT. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 3rd down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Stafford now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Tracy Porter with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception. Brandon Gaudin, Charles